I'm happy today to be introducing to you the Marine Service Assessment. The Marine Service Assessment, otherwise known as the MSA, is a metrics-based tool which we're using within Caterpillar Marine Power Systems to understand and to help the dealers improve upon their dealer service capabilities. We've learned through many surveys of our customers that one of their biggest challenges with Caterpillar performance is our service capabilities at the dealer level. Today, through the Marine Service Assessment, we feel we've given you the tools and our service reps the tools to be able to work together to help ourselves improve both in our customer loyalty and the services that we deliver to our customers. We've introduced the Marine Service Assessment at numerous dealers around the world. Today you're going to be hearing from two dealers, Al Bahar, based in the United Arab Emirates, and Peterson Power Systems, based in California. They've gone through the Marine Service Assessment, and as you'll see, some of the results that they're going to report on have drastically improved their service capabilities and their customer satisfaction.
Here, the MSA had enabled us as a dealer to benchmark our actual performance against Caterpillar global service standards. The process had specifically identified some performance gaps in our operations, and based on which we initiated our own corrective actions. And based on their value proposition to our business, we implemented them accordingly. At the same time, it had confirmed some of our embedded strengths and highlighted the need to maintain and promote these strengths to serve our customers better.
Because the MSA was so detailed, it touched a lot of different areas within our group. And as the manager, you have one perception of the way your team functions. But the truth of the matter is your team has another perception of how it functions. So although we scored relatively high on it, we found that there was a significant amount of things internally that we needed to change to actually provide the level of focus that we feel our customers need and deserve.
At the very start of the Marine Service Assessment that we participated in about a year ago, our main branch in Sharjah scored in the bronze category. Similar assessments were also done in our different branches in Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Bahrain, and they rendered the same results. So we were surprised because our mechanics and technicians gave us lower marks on areas which we thought we are already good at. And this was a real eye-opener. So what we did was to gather solutions, drafted solutions from different departments, and filtered it according to the Six Sigma methodology. The criteria we set was the ease of implementation, cost of implementation, and value propositions. So the key improvement areas that we have identified are as follows. Number one, coming up with corporate marine policies. This covers pleasurecraft policy, marine communication policy, as well as job priority policy. So the second was coming up with improvement processes for the initial customer contact experience. The third would be improvement for the field service and main shop efficiencies. And lastly, and the most important, is continuous training for marine service technicians. So after we have implemented those major key improvement areas, our scores improved, and we're happy to tell you that we are now in the gold category.
Post MSA, we have incorporated a scheduling tool wherein once we get a call from the customer, immediately the information goes into the scheduling tool, and since the scheduling tool is in place, what happens is we know the priorities, and immediately we give a feedback to the customer whether we can attend the job immediately within 24 hours or maybe 48 hours.
Other point that we have found with MSA that helped us is creating an environment where we can see a budget for the future where we require tooling and resources and facility, and we can speak to the key players in and the owners of the company where we need major capital investment so that we can bring up the standard of what we need to give to our customers, our marine customers.
We have got 7 branches in the Middle East, and what used to happen is each branch had his own way of pricing the customer and segmenting the jobs. Now with the standard job, what has happened is all the standard hours required to do a particular scope of work is all incorporated in the DBS.
We are investing in training our team. All our product support engineers are Caterpillar University certified in foundation level. We are in progress to achieve the expert and advanced level of certification for our staff.
With MSA, yes, we have benefited a lot. We have improved a lot from last 1 year. For example, in training, we have improved in training. Like we had 6 marine analysts before. Now we have 15 of them. And for this vessel, which used to take us, like the task was given us 15 days to overall. With the help of an MSA, we have done it in 9 days. When we come for the job, with the help of an MSA, we have a toolbox talk first, then point of contact, who is the person, and what is the scope of work is all discussed in the company to the guys, so they know what they have to do, who they have to meet, so no time is lost in that.
We reached to a very good understanding between our company and Al-Bahr, where they have provided us with, I would say, almost permanent team every day in our yard, from a dedicated team and dedicated supervisor only for our boats.
You know, we have certain customers that don't want to go to the dealer that's, you know, their closest dealer. They will want to come to us instead because of the quality of our technicians, the training, and which is kind of that's a sad situation. It's good for us. Yeah, but you know, the customer should feel like he's getting service no matter where he's at, and to go to his home port should be what he should be able to do. So by standardizing things through the marine network, I think we're going to serve the customers better that way.
It really helps communication within the organization. You know, it kind of helps identify as a manager thinks you're doing one thing well, but in reality, the process users, you talk to them, they're like, oh no, we could use more training here. And it kind of opens it as an eye-opener for a lot of the management, a lot of the techs as well. And, you know, it just really helps your organization as a whole.
We have a project right now working on our after-hours responses to our customers and how we can better and more quickly address their needs after hours.
Peterson went through some changes. And right now we're having good contact with them again. They got an excellent dispatcher. I have all the phone numbers I need. I can call, and they're fast responders. I mean, they know that we cannot have our boats down. I met with the person who's in charge now of the dispatch and sending the people out. So they've been improving, and they improved with the parts. They promised they would keep more parts on stock or get them faster from their depots to us. So parts is a big issue for us.
So the MSA survey itself kind of highlights where you're good at as well as what you need improvement on. This really, helped us generate, where we could improve in parts. One of our critical success factors is parts growth, and this helped us identify in the marine division where it definitely could help us out and improve our, profitability just through the marine parts division as well as service.
Some of the things that we've done is to make sure that we have a single point of contact for our marine parts. The availability of those parts can be a challenge within the Caterpillar network, and having somebody who isn't just looking up the part number and saying, yeah, we got it, no, we don't, but actually takes that extra step to go out in the world and find it. That's a big element. So it's that ownership of that piece of the pie, that spoke in the wheel, that there's somebody assigned to that. That's a very important thing.
If the customer's not happy, which that's why we're here, then we might as well pack our tools and go home. I mean, we're here to service the customer. If the customer's happy, then we have repeat business. it's ongoing. I mean, it's word of mouth. Oh, Peterson worked on my boat, they did an excellent job, or vice versa, but it travels, word travels. It's amazing how fast word travels.
Well, we need to know right away what the problem is, so we need to have people coming to the boat. They can troubleshoot with the computers, figure out where it is, deal with it, and get out of the way, yeah. So very important, yeah.
You know, the state says, California state says we have to have these boats available for the ships. And so my job is to make sure that these boats are available. And I depend on the Peterson and the Caterpillar product to get that job done.
Product support we received from Caterpillar is give us an improvement for the business, whereby the customers, because of the good customer support we receive, then the clients have been consistently even deviating from other manufacturers. I don't want to mention the name. They said, no, we want to go for Caterpillar because they have a good support. And because of the good support we receive from Caterpillar, it has increased our sales.
Peterson's my future, so I wear Peterson because that's who I support. So if they're going to move me forward, I'm going to do everything in my power to move them forward. It benefits them and it benefits me. We're a team, so.
Well, basically the MSA is a very important and simple tool. It's a very detailed standard checklist mechanism that dealers can use, you know. It measures our performance gaps based on the global marine standards. So it helps us really drill down on the points that we have to improve. And the bottom line is that after the MSA was implemented, it helped us come up with solutions of best value to the customers in terms of marine service requirements.
The survey is going to fine-tune not just the mechanic, it's going to fine-tune the dealer, the processes, and move it forward and make it greater and stronger.
The MSA was an easy process to go through, and it yielded good results. And we've already seen some quick wins that we can have through that process. So I think it was very beneficial for Peterson.
You're going to realize all the things you didn't know about yourself, about the quality of service you provide, about what the rest of your staff thinks about things, your technicians, how they feel about things. I know that through our MSA, some of the technicians gave us pretty poor marks, okay? Really eye-opening. So that's what I mean. If you've got the stomach to hear what it is you're not doing right, or if you live in that bubble that nothing else matters but what I think, then yeah, don't bother, because you're not going to like what you get. And I'm not saying it's bad, it's just eye-opening. You have to be open to change. Anybody who isn't open to change is going to go the way of the dinosaur.
It had provided Al-Bahar with the opportunity to perform better and with a sense of urgency through improved processes and committed employees. And this definitely is increasing and enhancing our customer satisfaction. From our own experience, if implemented across dealerships, CAT dealers worldwide will deliver the same exceptional support and best solutions to all our customers. It is an excellent dealer assessment tool and yet easy to implement. I would strongly recommend the Marine Service Assessment Tool to all those dealers who has not started using it yet.
I want to personally thank you for the time you've invested in the Marine Service Assessment. Together, I believe that the results that you find in terms of product support improvement and in customer satisfaction will have an impact on both your parts sales and your customer loyalty. Thank you very much for the time you spent with us today, and good luck.